Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Nicholena, and I kind of hesitate to show this one because this is an exploitable line in this game right now. In Darkmoon prize lobbies, if you find Elise, you should be winning this game. It's only you and other Elise players that have a chance to win, because all you gotta do is get yourself an ice block in the middle of the game. The monkey can print it for you if you want, or, you know, just get a triple at some point in the middle of the game. And since ice block is bugged and given to everybody in the lobby now instead of just one person in the lobby, everybody has an extra life. And as long as you can make it to about turn 11 without losing your ice block, just bank every last spell from the golden monkeys in your hand and wait to turn 12. Because if you can redeem on turn 12 for free rerolls or discount the tavern tier just a couple times, you are infinite on turn 12. And then every single golden monkey you roll into, free, over and over and over again, Argent Braggart, Argent Braggart, Argent Braggart, triple giant minion, triple giant minion, triple giant minion. Get divine shields for all of them because that's another one of the spells. Same thing every game. This is absurdly broken, needs nerfed, because the longer this goes on, the more people that do it, and the faster these things scroll out of control. All right, enjoy. I'm gonna give it a week, okay guys? I'm gonna give it a week until they fix this. But this lobby right here is 100% required to disconnect to play it competitively. 1000% disconnecting is the play. You have to DC, you have to skip combats if you want to play at a competitive level. It's the Braggart lobby, it is the Braggart lobby. It's the dumbest shit. What's the best hero for this? Omu? There's a lot of them. Whatever stabilizes to turn 12. As long as you can get Elise and stabilize till turn 12, you should be able to go infinite. Why is disconnecting mandatory? Because you can go infinite on turn 12 and then have a entire board full of million health divine shields. Like, it's a pretty straightforward line. Elise needs to be banned in this mode. No shit, it does. I don't think it's Galakrond. I'll give it a week. If it doesn't get nerfed on Tuesday, we're going to have to start disconnecting again. I've gone 3 seasons without disconnecting. But there's just no way to be competitive in this meta with this lobby being the way it is when everybody at high MMR knows to do exactly the DC strat. And you're going to get everybody tripling. Like, I played a game offline last night and 4 people within 10 seconds were tripling the following turn on turn 12 in like 5 seconds in the combat. And you're like, all right, well, that's cool. That's what I want to see right there. Let's go. And don't get me wrong, disconnecting isn't against the rules. Disconnecting, skipping combat is within, it's condoned by Blizzard. It's only disabled for tournaments because, you know, it makes viewing things very, very shitty with the spectator client. Blizzard has condoned it and said it's okay. It's not a bannable offense. I don't shame anybody that does it. I just choose from the standpoint of playing the video game and, you know, streaming, that it's fun to watch the combats. Nicholena for shield popping is pretty neat. It's also a Nicholena for being stable in the middle of the game. A Nicholena just kind of good here. Give us Nefarian. Yeah, Poison Scam can win this lobby, by the way. Like, Clown Car can beat that big board. You just go Ghoul Clown Car, and there are just 7 dummies. And if you have more than 7 bodies, you win. Well, this is just awkward. I love my turtle, bro. I don't want to taunt up the surf and surf. First game of Darkmoon Prize that got Elise was the most fun game ever. Lost all of them going forward. Yeah, well, just everybody knows to do it at this point. I mean, the playtest, we did it immediately on the playtest, remember? But turn 12 should be pseudo-infinite for anybody stable in the middle of the game that's found in Elise. Just sit on like 3 or 4 golden monkeys and then just be done. I don't want to use this. I want to get a different taunt and then put the surf and surf on it. Then again, we may lose a 1-1 here because of it. Or you just get lucky. It's an option too. Easy clap. Always find Recycling Wraith and never find Elise. You don't even need Recycling Wraith. But yeah, it makes it better. Because you can just get the free rerolls off the quest. The thing that people are missing pretty consistently right now is that if you get Elise early enough in the game, you just don't redeem your Elise, your golden monkeys. You just hold the golden monkeys. And since you get Ice Block, you get Ice Block from turn 8. Yeah, exactly. You use it from the first one. You get Ice Block, you live till turn 12, and then you just have enough stuff banked that you get free rerolls, minions cost 0, all that kind of shit. And then Elise just pops off for infinite. Once people get into that mentality, it gets sketchy real quick. These minions are terrible. Bro, this is still my best minion to use it on. Fine. You know what? You get it, okay? You get it. I get it. I understand. You're gonna have to have that surf and surf value. I think we gotta do it. Feels bad if you don't find Elise though. Turn 16 is Galax and still no Elise. Feels bad, man. You're alive on turn 16? Because I'm dying to 100,000 stats on turn 12 consistently. How are you still alive? It's just, you know, different local meta, right? Like, people are full Divine Shield board on turn 12. No one else has Elise? Yeah, nobody found it. It's alright. 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 Alright. Balance is a fleeting thing. This is just the big outlier right now. This is the one that the absolute be all end all number one thing that needs nerfed in this game right now is Elise in this lobby. And man, the number of posts I've seen on Reddit defending Elise in this lobby, like, oh, it's fun though, Bofur. Okay, probably not targeting me because I don't really target on Reddit. It's fun as a novelty for a second. But the fact that every game finishes the exact same way is not great. Every game results in the same infinite line, and the worst part is that the line that you play toward incentivizes skipping combats, right? That you aren't competitive unless you skip combats. The combination of the two is super toxic. Fun when you do it, not when others do it. Yeah, but is it even fun when you do it a couple times? Then you know the exact method and it's just a rush to play as many actions as possible in the turn. Do you want it out of the game or are you out of this type of anomaly? The anomaly's okay. You know, anomaly's not that bad. Like, if it wasn't for Elise, getting to infinite states is pretty tough. Elise being in the game makes it super hard. Or makes it super easy to get to, or it makes balancing it super hard. Whichever way you want to word that. Wait, are we scamming? Are we being scam lords? Did we just 4% this guy? Would you look at that shit? Would you look at that? I probably should have still put the surf and surf on here. Because I need this to die before that attack, right? It could be too big for this. It's one of those scenarios that you're going to have to let everybody catch up. That if you're somebody that watches Twitch all the time, or you're somebody like me that, you know, plays a billion games in a day, we've already seen it, experienced it, understand the imbalance of it, and are advocating for it to be removed. Then there's the more casual player base that's like, I haven't even gotten to play it yet. Why does it have to be gone already? And you just got to let other people play at their pace to get to the same point where they're like, I'm dying on turn 12 to infinite stat boards. This isn't fun. And then everybody will be on the same page. But people just aren't on the same page yet. So sit back, breathe for a second. It's week 1. It's day 3. Let's be real. Usually a balance patch comes out after a week. It's definitely not balanced. But it doesn't make it so critically bad that we need to throw a fit about it. At least we got the 4-star off the board. I'll count it. It's a dub. think he might be slightly ahead. I think Mercules is a good card for the game. That's more Scourfin than Mercules, right? These aren't Elise. I'll take it. Unlimited coin. I like it. Minion from last warband. I like it. Reduced tavern cost by 5. Don't give a fuck. Wait till next turn. Nah, it's not worth it. The 8s aren't that important. We need stability. Coin's not going to do that much. Wasn't a great hit. But discovering a 4-star is really good. We got a Recycling Wraith. We'll buy a little bit of time here. Beyond Elise, what are the other balance changes you think should be made, Bofur? I think that there are certain anomalies that should be phased out. They're going to keep adding anomalies week after week. And there are some of them that are just, they're funny as a novelty, but they're not going to be fun to play after the first 5 times you do it. Like the oops all whatever lobbies. Amusing to exist for a moment, but after like a month, get rid of them. Don't keep them for 4 months. Oh yeah, oops all beast. You mean roll for banana slamma simulator. Okay. Oops all elementals, infinite turn 6. Oops all undead. There's one fucking card that matters. Like all of those, they're just kind of silly. They're amusing to have for the short term. They're just going to be toxic if they last forever. Guys, we're getting bullied. We're not stable in the mid game. It's the thing we talked about. The one thing you need to do. Be stable in the mid game. We're not even going to get to the infinite turn. But we're using everything we have. Putting all of the chips on the table. To be as stable as possible. That was pretty good. Not a bad combat. Getting bullied? Yeah, we are. Hey, look, it's Elise. I'm not gonna spend gold on nothing here. Why aren't you an elemental? You so look like an elemental. So how quickly can we start banking monkeys? We have to live till turn 12, so at least one of them needs to be ice block. It's not ice block. It's a pretty good card. Honestly, so is Fell Stomper and so is Gas Coiler. Oh, I'm gonna go with the Elemental Surprise. That one's pretty close. Could just play Stomper and try to just be alive for 4 more turns. Start banking the Elise hits. Or we can just start going to our Golden Recycling Wraith. Or even like the Golden Battle Cry. There's quite a few things that are really good with Elemental Surprise here. Living Constellation is a nice card. Interesting battle cry, but the art in the name. But nice art in a name. The, which one is Living Constellation? Is that the +1 to all minions one? Because I like that card. That one's cool. Wait, we just took his ice block. He's trying to set up 4-2. But no ice block for him this game. What bank do you belong to that takes monkeys as currency? I don't know. Must be a weird bank. That's an Elise. You're not an elemental. You are, but doesn't really solve my problem here. No. We only have one Ellie, right? So if this is elemental surprise, here's your ice block. Give a minion divine shield. Is that better for the short term? We get ice block next. I mean, it is better for the short term, but Purdy's kind of cute. Only question is, how many things can we afford to bank in hand? Like, I could just gather monkeys. As long as I don't die before turn 12, then we go infinite. We just have to not lose ice block before turn 11 combat. And I'm not sure we can do that yet by holding monkey. Bananas for day. Why are they all small bananas? How did we literally get 10 small bananas? The fuck? Oh, is it one big banana? One big banana. 9 small bananas, one big banana. Jerk. This game is gonna make it hard on us. Everybody has ice block because that's bugged right now. That's another thing that if they fix that portion, it'll make it a little bit better. Everybody not having ice block. But as long as everybody's getting ice block, it causes these super greed scenarios. Well. Wow. You just take the stats and not the golden recycling wraith? Only have to live through this turn. I want golden recycling wraith though, it's way more fun. We're golden recycling wraith? They're golden recycling wraith? Can't wait on this one. Discover hero power? Nah, hero power's pretty good here. Could be a lot worse. We're gonna hold a lot of monkeys next turn. You found it! That is our monkey. Hey chat, I haven't seen a ticket lobby yet. What's the 12 strat? What is the strat for this lobby? Just wait till turn 12. You'll find out. We have damage cap, and then we have ice block for next turn. So we are definitely going to get our pop-off turn. Question is, can we stabilize in one pop-off turn? You can play the monkeys, but hold the spells, right? Pretty sure I saw Victor do it that way. It's possible. You can check for science. If you really want the monkey, we'll check for science. It does work. For science. It's worth it for science. I would have assumed it didn't. So we can put this monkey on the board if we want. It doesn't really change much with the Murgler, right? Well, this is the turn you disconnect. You won't hit Bofur or Infinite Bofur, I believe. Okay, that way we don't have to disconnect. We'll give it until next week. Or until I lose my mind over this meta. One of the two. Before getting too up in arms about it. Mm-hmm. You on 5? That sucks. It's a good hit, though. Swing and a miss. There goes our ice block. Get the firewall ready. I don't disconnect. That's what I'm saying. That's what's so frustrating is the incentive to disconnect on this turn. Oh, it's like top 4 already. 99 seconds. You first. One braggart. Minions cost less. Minions cost less. Well, we're infinite. One's useless. All right, animations. Let's go. 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 Braggart. Braggart. It's not Golden Braggart. It's not Divine Shields. Those are monkeys. I would like to buy those monkeys instead of pushing the reroll button. It's okay. I only burnt like 5 seconds here. Whoops. Those are monkeys. Man, these animations are something else. That's a Golden Braggart, which is good. There's a Divine Shield for it. 1, 2. But we can just do this forever, right? We can print positive gold by just buying cards. All right. Ooh. But the longer you play that turn, the more of these infinite size minions you build, right? 5 for brand, we don't need it. Like, that's the only thing that matters here, is the longer you play this turn, the more infinite size minions we build. Because then we just make the next golden big one, then we make the next one, and it doubles in size, and doubles in size, and doubles in size, and doubles in size. Looks like we still got lucky enough to live. So we probably still win the game. This game is not very good. I mean, like, we're just infinite from that pattern. And if you have an extra 80 seconds, then we'd have like 2 more giant minions that doubled in size again. And we're Divine Shielded. Three, 4, 5. Get on the board, reroll, go, go. Technically, I could play the other Braggart on the board too and get rid of the rat. If I was doing that completely right. I guess that one's just worthless. They're all just worthless. 2, 3, 4, 5. On the board, on the board. There's a Braggart. Here you go. Have double the stats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat ad nauseum. We don't even need the Recycling Wraith. That's the thing we were saying, like, you don't really need to do that. The other thing that you can do is go get Bran. To double the stats again. If we think that somebody else is going to just do a bigger version of what we're doing here. 2, 3, 4, 5 freeze. Like, what's that? 1700, 1700? We can lose the poison scam. That's still very, very, very possible. Like, Clown Car does beat this. You just go Ghoul plus Clown Car and 7 or 8 minions. That's why we said Onyxia's hero power is actually pretty solid here. Because it bumps poison, venom, all that kind of stuff off of these minions. Such interactive gameplay. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. Like, this right here is every single fair lobby. You do the exact same thing. You just gather up Elise, you make sure your ice block doesn't pop before turn 12, and you build this board. Two, 3, 4. It's a normal one, right? Why are my brands dancing? Why is my brand dancing with Elise? This is irrelevant. Whatever. At that point, we can just drop the smallest braggart. And just keep repeating. Well, this is dumb. We're braggart. We're braggart, though. Should reroll and go set up another one to be picked up or whatever, but you know. You know. Over, you didn't play your coin. Shit. I forgot the coin that turn. My bad, guys. And then you go to Reddit and people are defending. Elise is fine in Darkmoon lobbies. It's a fun mechanic, guys. It's okay. It's cool. It's like, I don't think people are quite grasping where the autoplay line is. One Elise would do this. You don't even need golden. Just get out of my hand. Just get out of here. And once again, we could have twice as many of these per turn by just disconnecting here. The bigger thing is that you can just do it in one turn if you disconnect, right? So you never have the risk of low rolling the first turn and not getting to him. I got you. I miscounted. Well, there, braggart. Let's do 2 more in hand. Before we do this, meh, we'll wait till next turn. Here, we'll go 6. Fuck it. Is this overkill? I mean, if somebody else hits it, then at that point, they could potentially be able to beat us. This thing doesn't value trade a couple minions. Like, it would get value traded by that. See? That hit. That one right there. Wasn't overkill. Mm-hmm. Understand how I got absolutely wrecked this game after seeing this. Lol, GG. It's so silly. Yo, H-Bomb, first of all, yo, what's up, good dude? Hey, what's up? But like, yeah, it's so fucking silly. That's why like we've taken the stance of saying like this needs to be fucking banned. It's the dumbest shit. It's the dumbest shit, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Do I have a regular one? Yeah, I do have a regular one. So let's get at least like 5 or 6 of these. Is my hand full? Could just get out the big winners. 3, 4, just to have reliability of getting this next one. We go you. We get you on the board, and then we take our shot. There's one. There's a braggart. No. No. Ugh. Stop picking big winner. You can't get it out of your hand. Stop it. Stop being dumb, Bofur. Okay, dance all around the board. Well, this is silly. Whoops, didn't get a shield down. Dance everywhere instead of allowing me to do my next action. Just jump back and forth, left and right, like 47 times. He even quit. All right. Obviously, ridiculously exploitable mechanic, right? Like this right here is by far the be-all end-all dumbest of the lobbies because every fucking game does this. 1 Elise equals win condition. Get the turn 11 without losing your ice block plus 1 Elise, you end up in this position. Now, of course, you need the Elise at a reasonable time in the game, and we got a pretty extreme example of it. But like this right here isn't an anomaly. This right here, I've seen a board that looked almost like this, you know, like thousands and not hundreds of thousands of health on the minions on turn 12. Just 150-second turn with disconnecting and then just popping off with Elise. You can get yourself 15 to 20 different turn 16 spells, and you're just picking up these little fuckers. Your whole board, wide, divine shield, thousands of health.